So this isn't particularly a for you thing, this is a for me thing, but I figured I would share it with you because you kind of touched upon the question, so I will elaborate. Easier to elaborate this way than try to explain things. And it's not too hard to try to explain things, but... So I'm on my traveler's chest, pop that bitch open, and as I said, I have several containers in my container. And I have some miscellaneous shit as well. I don't pick up as much stuff in this game as I do in Skyrim, because picking up enough shit in Skyrim you learn, I don't need this, and this item benefits the world by being in it as opposed to my chest. However, I do have a habit of picking up everything that's in barrels and crates and crates and barrels and shit, so I still pick up stuff. So I have like in my base chest, like the root, have some instruments, have some wine, some paintings, some water barrels. I have my alchemy pouch, but all my components are on my main character. Easier to break down, easier to make potions. Camp supply pack, that's your foodstuffs. Salami, 6 camp supplies. So anything to get you up to 40. Gilded chest. So, as I mentioned, all these chests had different names. I kind of grouped some in order to make it easier to remember. Gilded chest, gilded chest, gilded chest. So, the 3 gilded chests I have in my traveler's chest are slot items, I guess we could call them. In the one with the most, I have a whole bunch of weapons. I got to go through my weapons and clear them out. Like I said, I kind of tend to only keep 2 of a weapon and sell the rest. But also, like I said, you know, if you have a crate, a barrel, or a corpse, you'd be foolish not to, what's the word? Take this stuff from them. Not foolish, but, you know. So my second, the 89, that's my clothing. Clothing as in it doesn't confer a AC bonus. And my dye. Unlike gloves and boots, they don't provide an AC bonus, they're just there to confer like a special bonus if you have a magic item. So last but not least, but sort of least, is my armor. The clothing that does give you an AC bonus. And you press down the L3 button to sort. So my heavy chest, I just picked this up and like 5 minutes ago started using that, turned it into a smithing thing. You can't actually smith in this game, but you can come across ingots and tongs and hammers and shit. Heavy chest is books. Like weapons, I tend to only keep 1 copy of each. Haven't gone through it in a while. So I have 2 heavy chests to help me remember stuff. Even though they're both pretty high numbers, so they kind of stick out no matter what kind of chest they were. Heavy chest with the biggest number is books, and heavy chest with a smaller number is forbidden shit. Like forbidden meat, like dwarf meat or rotten meat. Body pieces, bones, skulls, intestines, arms, legs, heads, bowls filled with blood, some little oddities like worn out gem, a toy chest, shit that looks like they'd be a cursed item or something like that. Cursed item, forbidden meat, and a little bit of curios. So my opulent chest kind of fits its name. That's where I keep my jewelry. I have some magic stuff on me that I could put in there, but I don't know, I haven't really gone through my held magic items to see what I want to keep and what I could store for now. Peculiar clothing chest, that's just some DLC content. Pouch, I have 2 pouches. Again, that kind of makes it easier to remember what's in them. This pouch is gemstones. You could sell gemstones, they sell for a lot of money. 490 for an onyx, 350 for a malachite, 180 for an agate. So yeah, some are worth more than others, but... And my second pouch isn't as cool. It's the default gear for that companion that I murdered that I wish I hadn't. I have their stuff set aside. I have a rustic chest, which also makes it easier to remember. That's where I keep my potions. No lotions, just potions. And the other, wooden chest is my scrolls. You could feed your scrolls to Gale. Not really feed, but have Gale learn some magic through scrolls instead of leveling up, which makes getting magic through leveling up a little bit more cost effective, maybe. And the last wooden trunk is just bullshit. Bedrolls, cups, bottles, shit like that. Again, I don't tend to pull shit out of the world, but I do tend to pull shit out of barrels and crates and such. So yeah, that's how I have my setup set up. Like the peculiar clothing chest and the pouch, I could try to put those in another container, but I don't know how containers and containers and containers and containers will work with programming. So for now, that's good enough.